a link to your business in the comments and tell me where you are watching me from, okay? So let's talk about the 1095A. And the 1095A, for those who do not know, is an insurance document if you get your insurance form from the marketplace. And the marketplace in the past has been called like Obamacare, Trump Care. It's been called so many different things, but ultimately you're getting your insurance, or you're registering your insurance through the marketplace. Now, mind you, some people who get their insurance through the marketplace, they actually don't pay anything for it. And then you have people that get their insurance through the marketplace and they're actually paying a monthly premium for it. Sometimes it's a small amount, sometimes it's a high amount. I've always gotten my insurance through the marketplace since the marketplace has been open, because I'm a self-employed individual. And my insurance runs me like $500 and some a month. So I don't get anything necessarily from the government, but I get my insurance. I register for my insurance plan through the marketplace. So ultimately, it don't necessarily affect my taxes. If maybe I wasn't a small business owner, I might be able to get a premium tax credit in reference to that. But mind you, that's it. But a lot of people who get their insurance through the marketplace is not paying any money. Not the IRS, but the government is giving you something called a subsidy. And when they're giving you that, it's either like a premium discount in reference to what you would have paid in for your insurance, that they're not charging you. So you're either getting a smaller amount that you're paying a month, or you're not paying at all for a lot of people. And for a lot of you, this is where the problem comes in. So first of all, when you get your insurance through the marketplace, you have to report it on your taxes. Back in the days, a couple of years ago, everybody got penalized if they didn't have health insurance. That's not the case today. The only people that has to report whether they have health insurance or not today is people who get it from the marketplace. And the reason that you have to report it if you get it from the marketplace is because the government wants to know if they gave you a subsidy or not, and if you need to pay that money back. That's why when we file your taxes, if you got insurance from the marketplace even one day, your return is rejected. That is our biggest reject, okay? Like the biggest reject, because so many people do not know they have this insurance. So this is a big problem. People have had it for years, but in the last 3-4 years, I hear there's a lot of fraud behind it. But so many people got this insurance and they're so unaware they got it, and returns are rejecting. But not only that, it's affecting people's taxes. Now, it ain't affecting everybody's taxes, but it is affecting people's taxes. I have a file on my desk right now that the couple has to pay back $4,000 and some because they wasn't educated on this particular form and they didn't understand it. And they was registered, the spouse was registered for it, and they didn't even know that they was being registered for that particular insurance. So again, it can cause you to be able to owe the IRS or owe the government if you do not understand how it actually works. So a lot of times for my low income individuals, taxpayers, it doesn't really affect your tax return that much. It just has to be reported. So it don't take your refund up, it don't take it down. It just has to be reported because you received it. But where the problem comes in is when people are trying to get it and they're saying that they didn't make any money or didn't earn any income, and then they actually did earn income, or they earn more income than they reported to the marketplace. The problem with that is if you are getting a discount on your insurance by either paying a lower premium or you're getting it for free, and you make more income than what you reported, the government want their money back. Okay? They want their money back. That is why you cannot submit your return without it unless you cannot submit your return without it. You have to submit your return with the form because they want to know whether or not you owe them or not. So that's where the issue comes into play. People refunds are lower. People are owing because, again, you had the insurance. You didn't realize you was getting it for free. You mightn't even use it. And because you was getting it for free and you actually earn income or earn more income than you told the people or that you registered for or that you did not update because your income changed within the year, now you're having to pay this money back. Now, for every taxpayer, it affects you different. But you need to be aware if you're receiving it so that if you are and you are getting a subsidy and you're not paying that much or you're not paying at all, then you're able to update when your financial situation change so that when you file your taxes, you're not paying them that money back. So many people are getting this insurance. They just register for it because somebody told them they can get free health care and they did not use it, and now they got to report it on their taxes, and it's hard to get the form in some cases for a lot of people because you didn't know that you registered. Somebody registered for you, so you got to call the people to get the numbers, or you got to try to get an account to get your form. It's a big mess, really, honestly. It's a huge mess. So these are some things that I am seeing from people who are not aware that they actually have it. And if this is your case right now, I want you to contact them to see if you have it active today. And if you do not need it, I need you to cancel it. Because if you do not cancel it and it doesn't match with your it doesn't match with what you earn, you can mess up and you can end up paying a lot of money back. So people who have it, who might not be aware they have it. So say you register for Medicaid, or say you register your kids for Medicaid or Peach Care. And I guess in the process of you registering, it might tell you disqualify for Medicaid, but they give you another option to register for health insurance, and it's possibly free or for a low dollar amount, and you actually register for it. But in your mind, you're thinking you getting Medicaid, or you're getting something from the, something similar to that. Then you possibly have insurance from the marketplace. You need to call healthcare.gov. I know if you're in Georgia, you're supposed to call Georgia Access. If you don't register with the marketplace federal and your state has their own website, because I don't know all the states that have their own websites, then you need to contact them and make sure that you're aware that you have it. And in any case, if you change jobs, your income increase or whatever, you need to contact them during the year so that those adjustments can be made, because if you don't, you take the risk of owing. Situations with spouses who they might have insurance on their job and their spouse don't have insurance, but they don't want to pay the premium that their job is offering, so they have them to register for the marketplace. You might want to consider rethinking that. And the reason why is because when you file your taxes and you file married, filing joint, if you don't report the total income and not just the income of what your spouse is making, when you file your taxes, you're going to owe. Then it's a lot of jobs. Wasn't even aware of this. It's a lot of jobs that people are on who are automatically registering you for the marketplace. You want to just call the marketplace. If I was you and you're not sure, you're not working one of these real corporate jobs that you know they're not getting their insurance from the marketplace. If you're working like an independent company, a franchise, individual franchise business, in those type of businesses, I would call the marketplace and make sure that I do not have a insurance register with them. Or if you do, make yourself aware of it, because a lot of these jobs are acting like they're registering you for health care, and they're acting like it's something that they are giving you based off the fact that you're working for them, and they're actually registering you for the marketplace. Okay. Then I hear it's a lot of people that be on the corner, they be registering y'all for these phones and different things, and they are actually registering you for the marketplace. It's so many different things and ways that people are getting registered for this insurance. Don't really supposed to have it, don't need it. They might have a job that they have insurance on, but some kind of way you don't got registered for the marketplace. Be careful who you give your information to. And be careful for registering for free items, and you have to give somebody your social security number. Be very wary. Be wary of people calling you on the phone, asking you, do you want free health care? And then you're giving them your information. Okay? Be real wary. Why? Because a lot of people are getting messed up. A lot of y'all have this marketplace insurance, and it's not necessarily helping you. Okay, it's okay to have it. Again, it's not affecting everybody, but you want to make sure that if you do have it, you know that you have it, and you know what income is registered on you, so that it does not affect you when it's time for you to file your taxes. I'm calling it an epidemic, honestly. Because I want to say probably like 7 out of 10 of every clients we have or whatever, 7 of them are really registered for the marketplace. Whether they have a job, they got health insurance on or not, they're registered for the marketplace. They're unaware they're registered for the marketplace. That's the biggest reject that we get as tax pros. So, again, you want to, make sure that, you understand whether or not you have it or not. If you have not filed your taxes yet for this season, check to make sure you don't have it, so that we're not getting rejected on our end, or it's not holding you up. You know what I'm saying? For your return to go out. Because we still got 2 months left in the tax season, so you have not filed your taxes. This is my recommendations for you. Good morning, Tiffany. This is my recommendation for you to go and check whether you have it or not. But again, regardless if you filed your taxes or not for this year, we want to prepare for next year. If you don't supposed to have it, we need to be getting it canceled right now, because the more you have it in the year, the more it can affect your actual tax return. Good morning, Jacqueline. And again, let me just give the disclaimer. It does not affect everybody's tax return. Meaning you do have to report it, but it might not affect whether your refund is less than what it is. You just might have to report it. My concern, the 2 concerns I have is for people who's not aware that they have it, and they actually make a certain dollar amount and they're getting it for free, and then when they come file their taxes, they end up owing a high balance, because I want to say the IRS, you got to pay the IRS, but the government want their money back. right? And then I have a concern because, again, so many people are coming to file their taxes, and no matter what we do, that form is still left off some kind of way. So, if this information benefits anybody you know, please, please share it out, tag the person, because this is real, real important, not just for this tax season, but every tax season. And so many people are not educated on what this form really is and what it really does, and how it really affects your taxes if you have it. Now, again, if you do have it, it affects people different ways. Again, you might not even get any money for the government. You just might just be getting you just might register for your insurance through the marketplace. It really affects people who's actually getting discounts from the government, or they're getting it for free, and they actually earn income, and they haven't reported the dollar amount that they earn, or their income has increased, and they haven't told them. Now it's going to affect them when they file their taxes. So again, I encourage you to share this video out. I encourage you to tag people in it. And again, we got 2 months left for tax season. If you're need your taxes done, we are here at Expert Tax Service. We do in-person appointments. We do take walk-ins. We do take drop-offs. We have 2 locations, one in Columbus, Georgia, one in Stone Mountain, Georgia, which is the Atlanta area. And we take submissions 24/7 on our website at www.experttaxservices.com. And if you get your taxes done with us, we got 8 more weeks to go. We're giving away $1,000 every week to our clients for people who have actually filed with us this tax season. We're celebrating 20 years in business for this year. We're excited, and we just want to make sure that we're giving something back to the people that have allowed us to be in business for these last 20 years. And so I'll talk to y'all later. I get back to my returns, and I'll see y'all next week. Again, if you're watching a replay, drop replay in the comments. If you know somebody that needs to watch this, make sure you tag them. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye.